Train safety. Last month's train derailment in Ohio has led to renewed questions about what's being hauled through our neighborhoods. U.S. regulators recently signed off on a merger between Kansas City Southern and Canadian Pacific. Some people in Port Arthur say this railroad merger could bring even more trains through town.
Tonight we are checking out the tools that Port Arthur first responders have in case of rail emergencies. Let's bring in 12 News reporter Ebony Coleman. She's live with their message. Ebony.
Since the Ohio derailment, there have been at least 5 other train derailments across the country. I spoke to firefighters to see what gear they have to respond when the call comes.
Our mission is to serve the community.
Firefighters don't always know what's being hauled through their towns, but they have to be ready to respond if a train comes off the tracks.
Is it a leak? Is it a spill? Is it a fire?
Port Arthur Fire Chief Greg Benson and Captain Joshua Ray say the first step is figuring out what's in the train cars.
We use an app for rail cars that allows us to look up one number on the train, and then we can tell every material that is in that whole train. We can actually pull up an ERG guide, which is an emergency response guide, and it will tell us what we need to do in the first 15 to 20 minutes.
And after that, it's time to gear up.
There are no open seams from his head to his toe. We can be in there as long as our air pack will allow, but we have to build in safety because people have to be able to come out.
Both men agree the most important part is figuring out when to evacuate.
They would notify dispatch and other incident command factors and say that we have 4 homes here. We have a rail car that's smoldering in the back. We'll be evacuating.
For people who live near train tracks in Port Arthur, learning about this response plan is reassuring.
I wouldn't know the first thing that I need to do to protect my family.
2 months ago, Terry Hadley told us she was worried. Firefighters promise they'll share information as quickly as they can.
We can initiate a notification to the community through voicemail, phone calls, as well as text messaging to let people know that this is what you need to do.
Chief Benson says they will be assessing what happened in Palestine, Ohio, to figure out what could have been done differently so what happened there doesn't happen here. I'm live in downtown Beaumont. Ebony Coleman, 12 News.